What's up, y'all? I have got the Whopper Plopper with me today. It is a January afternoon. It's the 20th of January 2023. I brought the Whopper Plopper with me. I just thought I'd throw it around a little bit. I haven't thrown it around in some time now, so I'm gonna go and see what the Whopper Plopper can do, so we can catch anything with the Whopper Plopper. The Plopper Whopper. I got the yellow one today. See if I can't catch something. A little activity on the pond, so who knows. All right, so I got the yellow Whopper Plopper today, y'all. I haven't thrown it in a minute. I want to come down here to the pond and try it out. There's a lot of activity on the pond. There's actually a lot of turners right now. The yellow Whopper Plopper. On this January afternoon, a little cloudy, a little cool. It's probably, I don't know, it's probably in the mid 60s, maybe low 60s. Supposed to get a little bit cooler over the weekend. We got some bad weather coming in, so I thought today would probably be my opportunity to come down and try to catch something, try to do a little fishing. It's a Friday afternoon, so ain't too long been off work. We're gonna have some tacos in a little while, so in the meantime, we're going with the Whopper Plopper. The Whopper Plopper. All right. I know, buddy. That's what I said. A lot of junk on the pond down here. Maybe I can. This Whopper Plopper is getting to be where it's one of my favorites as far as top water. You know, I've always told y'all my favorite is probably going to be the tiny torpedo. Between that and the buzz bait. This Whopper Plopper is getting to where it's one of my favorites, so. But it's a little early in the year, man. I mean, it's only middle of January and water temp's still kind of cool. I really didn't think I'd get anything on it, but I wanted to try. I wanted to play around anyway. I think next weekend we're going to take the kayak out. Was going to do it this weekend, but we got bad weather coming in early tomorrow. So it's supposed to be real nasty on Sunday, so that's out of the question. Well, that was loud. Let's go ahead and get the old Rapala out. I don't think this Whopper Plopper is going to get it done. I think it's still, I think the water's still a little too cool to mess around with the Whopper Plopper. Let's see what happens with the old Rapala. The whole Rapala. There he is. What are you, buddy? A little bass, yeah. A little Rapala bass. A little Rapala bass. Got the Rapala out and boom, we get one. Hey, He's not a monster, but guess what? He's a Rapala bass. Thank you, buddy. Let me get me a short going on here. All right, y'all, first bass of the year. A little largemouth on the Rapala. Gonna let him go and grow up. Badoosh. You gotta get the short in there, y'all. Y'all know what the short is. See, I keep seeing these fish in this area right over here turning on something. Oh, thought he had it, but he didn't. Might be speckled perch, to be honest with you. That's what I'm thinking it is. Now I'm using the Lew's Laser SG Speed Stick. 6-pound Cajun wire. With the little black, it's like the 2.5 Rapala. Floating Rapala. Love that little lure. I think I catch anything for the most part. A little bass. He grabbed it though, didn't he? A little bitty bass. He wasn't no bigger than the damn. Here they are out there. Yeah. I don't know what it is. They're out there. I think it's gonna be specks. I think I get hung on there. I won't ever get it off. Oh! Shucka. He was there. At least I've had a couple of hits on this thing. Caught that one. Had that one get off, which he was a little bitty thing, but still, hey, it was a fish. Like I told y'all before, the fishing don't get good in this pond until about March. And when it does, it gets good. Have a lot of fun. Here and that city pond that I go to, you know how good it was last year if y'all were around then. If not, I encourage you to go back. City Bassin, the name of the videos. Part 1 and part 2 were really good videos out there, which was a big surprise to me about how much action I did get off of this Rapala that I'm using now. And then I went to a buzzbait and a whopper plopper and did really good with those too. So, but you know, like I told y'all before, it's fun to be able to get off work and come down to my own little pond here and fish around and just kind of let the day wind down, you know. I'm finna call it a day though. Finna call it an evening here at the pond. We're gonna go and make some tacos. have a little dinner, maybe have a little beverage, and just enjoy the Friday. Like I said, y'all, I'm using the Laser SG Speed Stick. Great combo by Luz. Just an awesome rod and reel combo. It's a 4.5 foot rod, or about a 5 foot rod. I'm using 6 pound Cajun wire and the little, I think it's a 2-inch floating Rapala with a real shallow lip on it, and just has a lot of action to it. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but it has just a lot of action to it. Really cool little bait. Love this little bait. To me, this bait right here is like a beetle spin. You know, if you're not catching anything on a beetle spin or a Rapala, they probably ain't biting. But hey, I'm off work and I'm fishing. And that's all that matters. Boy, he knocked a fool out of it. Good, neat. Ooh. A pretty good hit there. One more throw. Last cast, y'all. Last cast. Real slow retrieve. All right, y'all. Time to call it a day. Whew. Well, y'all got to do a little fishing anyway with the old Rapala. I like the Rapala. It's a great bait. And on that Luz laser light, or Laser SG, I mean, it does really good with the 6 pound Cajun wire. I threw the whopper plopper, but yeah, I think the water's too cold. It's still cold. You know, we're only in mid-January, so the water just ain't right for top water. But you know, caught a couple of little small ones, and just had fun by the pond on this Friday afternoon. You know, it's enjoyable. Just kind of wind down, come home, and get the golf cart and come down to the Homestead and toss around a little bit. Hey, that's what it's all about. It's all in fun, y'all. And I'm all about doing a little fishing. But now I'm fixing to go inside. Mom's making some tacos tonight. Got the family down to do a little hanging out and relaxing on this Friday afternoon. I got me a little something to sip on, and we're gonna call it an evening. Y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I really appreciate it. We're got a lot of things coming up. We're going to try to do a kayak fishing trip next weekend, so that should be a lot of fun. Really excited about that. So I want to thank my friends at Pinetree Gun and Pawn, as always, for their support of Kdwaterwoods. I really appreciate it. Y'all make sure y'all go by and see them. If you're ever in the South Georgia, North Florida area, make sure you go by and you see my folks at Pinetree Gun and Pawn, my friends at Pinetree Gun and Pawn. Until next time, guys, thank y'all so much for the support, and we'll catch y'all on the next video. I'm gonna go eat tacos.